Hey Cobra Kai fans, welcome back to our channel. Buckle up because today we're diving into the craziest, most mind-blowing theories about Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3, with the long-awaited Part 2 delivering everything we hoped for and leaving us on that insane cliffhanger. Fans are buzzing with questions about what happens next. From who will win the Sekai Taikai to the series finale predictions, we've got it all covered. Before we kick off, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more awesome content. Let's jump right in. Before we dive into Part 3, we have to talk about the explosive finale of Part 2, Episode 10, titled Yunjangdo, delivered some of the most shocking moments in Cobra Kai history. Just when it seemed like Cobra Kai was out of the Sekai Taikai, the tables turned. After a controversial disqualification of a rival team, Cobra Kai was back in the semifinals. Quan and Zara dominated their matches, and the stage was set for the most anticipated face-offs: Sam versus Tori and Robbie versus Axel from the Iron Dragons. The Robbie versus Axel match was brutal from the start. Axel's aggression left Robbie struggling, and things escalated when Quan delivered a cheap shot to Robbie during the match. Miguel tried to step in, but Axel, who already had unresolved issues with Miguel, turned into another fight. And if you thought that was chaotic, it gets worse. Coach Ivanov, furious about his team's earlier disqualification, sucker punched Gunther, which sparked a full-out brawl. The brawl was pure madness. Fighters everywhere, chaos in the arena, and stakes higher than ever. But it's the final moments that left fans speechless. During a clash between Axel and Quan attempted to stab Axel with Kreese's Yunjangdo knife in a fit of rage. However, Axel countered, causing Quan to fall onto the blade. The camera lingered on Daniel flipping Quan's lifeless body to reveal the knife still lodged in him. For once, even villains like Silver and Kreese looked genuinely horrified. The feed was cut, and the episode ended with what might be the darkest moment in Cobra Kai history. With Quan's death being broadcast live, many fans believe the Sekai Taikai will face serious repercussions. Could it be canceled entirely? That's one possibility. However, another theory suggests the tournament may continue, just not in its current form. Imagine this. The Sekai Taikai relocates to the All Valley, bringing the show full circle. The All Valley has been the iconic battleground for both the Karate Kid movie and Cobra Kai. Ending the series with a final showdown at this beloved venue would be the ultimate homage to the franchise's roots. Plus, having the final matches on home turf for our favorite fighters adds an extra layer of intensity and nostalgia. Quan's death has left a massive void in Cobra Kai, not just emotionally, but also in leadership. Fans are buzzing with theories about what happens next. One popular idea? Kreese might finally confront the guilt and consequences of his actions. After all, Quan's death happened under his watch. There are no bad students, just bad teachers. This could pave the way for Kreese to pass the torch back to Johnny. Kreese, the once dominant sensei, realizes that Johnny is the true future of Cobra Kai. This could also serve as a redemption arc for Kreese, showing his growth and respect for Johnny. With Johnny leading Cobra Kai, the dojo's legacy would come full circle, combining the best of its fierce spirit with Johnny's newfound wisdom. If Johnny does take over Cobra Kai, fans speculate he'll appoint Miguel as the male captain for the finals. This would be a significant moment for Miguel, bringing his journey with Cobra Kai full circle. Remember, the series began with Johnny opening the dojo to help Miguel stand up to bullies. Since then, Miguel has proven himself time and again as one of the most talented fighters in the series. In Season 1, he trained to fight multiple bullies at once. In Part 2, these skills are showcased as Miguel fought several opponents at once and won. Fans are eager to see Miguel shine in Part 3, especially in the Sekai Taikai finals. Now let's talk about Robbie. His unfinished fight with Axel in Part 2 has left fans speculating about a rematch in Part 3. Axel dominated Robbie in their first encounter, but many believe Robbie will train harder than ever to turn the tables. Robbie's story arc has always been about overcoming adversity, and this could be his defining moment. Here's the twist. Some fans predict that Axel, under the orders of Sensei Wolf or Silver, may intentionally injure Robbie during their next fight. This would force Robbie out of the finals, allowing Axel to move forward and face Miguel. Such a turn of events would not only heighten the tension, but also set the stage for Miguel to avenge his friend in the ultimate showdown. It's also a callback to Cobra Kai intentionally injuring Daniel in the Karate Kid movie, and Miguel doing the same to Robbie in Season 1. The rivalry between Tori and Sam has been one of the show's most compelling storylines. With the semifinals placing them head-to-head, fans are predicting that Tori will finally win, fair and square this time. This victory would be a powerful moment for her character, especially considering the controversies surrounding her All-Valley win in Season 4. Tori's journey has been riddled with challenges, from her family struggles to her complicated relationships. Beating Sam in an honest fight would mark her growth and solidify her place as one of the best fighters in the series. What's more, Tori and Sam remaining friends after the fight would be a beautiful way to close out their years-long rivalry. Let's discuss Miyagi-Do. With Robbie and Sam likely losing in the semifinals, it seems Miyagi-Do's role in the tournament might come to an end. But here's where the theory gets interesting. Instead of continuing the rivalry with Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do could join forces with Johnny's team in order to beat the Iron Dragons and Silver. Imagine Daniel and Johnny, former rivals, working together to train their students for the finals. Robbie could help Miguel prepare for his fight, while Sam trained with Tori. It's a unifying moment that reflects the show's core themes of growth, redemption, and breaking cycles of conflict. Some fans even speculate that Miyagi-Do fighters could join the Cobra Kai team for the finals, symbolizing the end of decades of rivalry. The most pressing question of all: who will take home the Sekai Taikai championship? The dominant theory among fans is that Cobra Kai will win it all. And honestly, it makes perfect sense. The show is called Cobra Kai, after all, and the dojo has been at the heart of the series since day one. But it's not just about the name. This outcome ties together the arcs of several key characters. Miguel beating Axel and Tori, taking down Zara to become champions. Miguel's victory would be the ultimate payoff for all his hard work, opening the door to a bright future. Winning the Sekai Taikai would help him secure his spot at Stanford, fulfilling his mom's dreams and his own ambitions. Meanwhile, Tori's victory would give her the career she's worked so hard for: a future in karate, complete with sponsors and professional opportunities. For her, it's not just about winning. It's about honoring her late mother's memory. This twist would also be deeply satisfying for fans. Both Miguel and Tori missed out on becoming captains of their dojos, so their triumphs make up for this. But what if Miguel and Tori's victories don't seal the deal for Cobra Kai? Some fans theorize that a tiebreaker could come into play. According to this theory, Cobra Kai and the Iron Dragons might end up with the same number of points, leading to a final showdown between the senseis themselves. Johnny Lawrence versus Sensei Wolf. Johnny, who's learned and grown so much since his days as a cocky teenager, steps into the ring. It's not just a fight, it's the culmination of his entire arc. Wolf, being the ruthless fighter he is, might try to take Johnny out permanently. But Johnny, fueled by everything he's learned as both a student and a teacher, fights back with everything he has. This moment would be the ultimate redemption for Johnny. In The Karate Kid, he lost to Daniel in the All-Valley tournament, a loss that haunted him for decades. Now, in the Sekai Taikai, Johnny gets his moment. Not just any victory, but the most prestigious title in international karate. It's the perfect way to bring his story full circle. So what happens after Cobra Kai takes the Sekai Taikai crown? Fans are predicting a future that finally sees Johnny Lawrence catching a break. With the dojo's newfound fame and success, Johnny's financial worries would be over. He'd be able to buy a home for his growing family, provide for Carmen, Rosa, and their baby, and even pay for Miguel's college tuition and Robbie's future. As for Daniel, the theory suggests he'll follow through on his promise to Amanda and retire from karate. But don't worry, this doesn't mean he's disappearing completely. Daniel will pass the torch to Johnny while still occasionally helping train the students. Their once bitter rivalry has transformed into a solid friendship, and Daniel might even become the godfather to Johnny and Carmen's daughter. And what about the kids? Miguel and Sam are off to college, continuing their relationship and balancing their academic lives with their karate roots. Tori, now a Sekai Taikai champion, would build a professional career in karate, supported by sponsorships and newfound confidence. Robbie, despite losing in the finals, would remain a key part of Cobra Kai, continuing to train with his dad. Fans also think the ending could hint at Daniel's return in the upcoming Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan. With Johnny running Cobra Kai and Daniel retired, he'd have the freedom to visit Mr. Han and help him with his dojo. A final scene showing Johnny and Daniel sparring behind closed doors would perfectly encapsulate their journey. Let's talk about some alternative theories. While most fans believe Miguel and Tori will win, others think Robbie and Sam might take the titles instead. Robbie, for instance, has never won an All-Valley tournament. Unlike Miguel, who already has a championship under his belt and a college plan, Robbie doesn't have a clear path forward. Winning the Sekai Taikai could give him a future in karate alongside his dad, creating a powerful father-son storyline. On the flip side, Sam winning instead of Tori would also be a satisfying twist. Tori has always questioned whether karate is worth the sacrifices she made. Some fans think she might choose to forfeit the finals or hold back, allowing Sam to take the win. For Sam, this would be a victory not just for herself, but for her father and the Miyagi-Do teachings she holds dear. Her triumph would honor both Daniel and Mr. Miyagi, bringing their philosophies into the Sekai Taikai spotlight. Now for the question on everyone's mind, when is the release date of Part 3? Before the release of Season 6, Netflix announced that this would be the series' grand finale, promising fans the biggest and most action-packed season yet. And based on what we've seen so far, they weren't kidding. Part 1 dropped on July 18, 2024, followed by Part 2 on November 15, 2024. If we follow this pattern, Part 3 should arrive around February or March 2025. Interestingly, Netflix briefly shared and later deleted a post suggesting a February 13, 2025 release date. While that's no longer confirmed, fans are hopeful the final chapter isn't too far away. Until then, there's plenty of time to rewatch the earlier seasons and relive all the epic moments that brought us to this point. Cobra Kai Season 6. Part 3 promises to deliver the ultimate conclusion. Whether it's Miguel, Tori, Robbie, or Sam who takes the top spot, one thing's for sure: this series is going out with a bang. Cobra Kai will continue with Johnny's legacy. After all, Cobra Kai never dies. Thanks for watching. Who's your favorite character from Cobra Kai? What did you think about Season 6? What are some of your theories and predictions for Part 3? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.